Alright, y'all, so I'm back like I never left. Yeah, man, just wanted to make this quick video. Hope everybody's doing well. I know I'm looking a little rough, but it's all good. It's all good. Got smiles and all. So yesterday, wanted to share something that was pretty cool yesterday. So we happened to go to LA and run some errands and whatnot. Well, no, we were visiting our my in-laws and whatnot. But prior to then, we needed to go to Costco, to get some water and a few other items as well too. So yeah, our kids were taking a nap in the car, and so I just decided to go in myself, solo. Went inside there, and for those who know, LA County, they doing the most. They're doing the most in terms of re-releasing the mandates, the masks and the Jabberwocky, the Jabberwocky. If you know, you know. Anyhow, so knowing what I know now compared to a year ago, I just said, look, I just made a decision. I said I'm gonna go in there without a mask, and I know what to say. So I let wifey know that. So went in there and did my thing. The lady in the front, she was double masked. I was hoping she was breathing, but she was double masked. Bless her heart. And she was just like, hi, greeting me with a smile, like, hi. You can't really see her smile. You can only just imagine, her smile and whatnot. And she was like, yeah, how you doing? Would you like to have a mask, or a face shot? I was like, nah, I'm good. I got a medical exemption. No, I said I got an exemption. And I looked at her for a second, and she was like, ah. So I just kept pushing, kept walking with my cart, did my thing, right? Got what I needed to get. I was even talking to the employees at Costco, asking them about certain items and just talking and whatnot. Spoke with somebody who had like some nice sister locks too. So I was shopping with her. Of course, she had a mask on, but we had a good, genuine conversation for like 5-6 minutes. Kept pushing. Wasn't until I got to the checkout line, right? Called her wifey, asked her if she needed anything else. She said no, she's good. So I literally was telling her I had a great experience. I'll tell you in the car. Not even a second after I hung up, the lady at the register was like, with an attitude. Of course, she was masked too. She was like, can I get your membership card? Like, yeah, of course. So pulled out my phone, opened up the app, showed my card to her, and she scanned it or whatnot. Immediately after she scanned it, there was this other lady who came right behind her, right up front, right to where they print out the receipts or whatnot. She had some type of note that I guess she was copying some number or whatnot. And I could just tell that she was gonna like talk to me after. So after she was done, she put her face up and was like, hi. So she got a mask on too. She was like, hi, how you doing? So did anybody provide a mask or a face shield for you when you first got into the store? I said, yeah, but I got a medical exemption. And she was like, yeah, I get that, but when you come into Costco, you have to have a some type of face covering of some sort to get into the store. If you don't feel comfortable having a face covering, you can use Instacart or whatever service that she was saying. I was like, oh, okay, I understand, but I have a medical exemption. So I pulled out this card, right? But it was faced this way. right? Now, if y'all have been to Costco, they have those glass things. So I put it up against there. It was faced this way. I didn't know. So she was like, it says nothing. So I turned it around like this, and I was like, I have a medical exemption. And she repeated what she said again, and I said, yeah, I got a medical exemption. So she was like, okay, that's fine now, but next time you come, just make sure you have a face covering and whatnot. Mind you, while she was talking, there was this, heavy-set dude. I hear him from the background, but he's at the edge of where the checkout is, and he's saying, hey, brother, I got a mask for you. Got his crinkly hand up, talking about, I got a mask for you. Looking like a used mask. Probably had sweat and bad breath on it. I was like, nah, I'm good. I didn't even pay him no mind. So anyhow, I told the lady, I was like, nah, I'm good. I got a medical exemption. So she was like, yeah, next time, just come with a mask. And she just walked away, right? But she walked towards the end of, if you can imagine, it's kind of like a lunch line. At the end of the checkout, it was her, and there was just a line of the rest of her coworkers too, just posted there. And I know it was because of me, because I was the only one. I literally was the only one in there without a mask. Granted, I did see somebody who did have a mask dangling on his ear before I got there, but he was smart though, because he was eating something while he was shopping. So anyhow, so after I was done, I walked out, right? Didn't pay no mind. But I say all this to say, at this point, because yes, there's going to be some parts of California, there's even New York, even with drastic measures, with what they're doing out there, if you're not paying attention, no matter what's going on, your rights are protected. I'm going to read what's on mask exemption. It says the individual in possession of this card is exempt from face mask usage requirements. Wearing a face mask poses a mental and or physical risk to me under the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. And it says in bold red letters, I'm not required to disclose my condition. And it's the U.S. Department of Justice ADA violation reporting service. It has a phone number and an email for any complaints you want to make. And it says, if found in violation of the ADA, you may face severe penalties. Organizations and businesses can be fined up to $75,000 for a first ADA violation and $150,000 for subsequent violations. Denied access to a business will also be reported to the state attorney general. All in all, even though they say, yeah, it's mandatory to get into this place or that place or whatnot, if you have the power, you have the right to say that you have a medical exemption. You don't have to explain anything to them, okay? Because you're protected by HIPAA, you're protected by the ADA, you're even protected by the Civil Rights Act. Okay, so that pretty much overrides or overrules any mandates or whatever the case may be. And a mandate is not a law, exactly. Mandate is not a law. So stand your ground, stay in your true power, and catch us in the next video. Holla back.